Welcome back, folks. The news. Americans with NATO off the coast of Norway, they simulated an attack on Russia, hitting their main cities and all those military bases which have a certain importance, which is a part of the nuclear triage. This is after a month or so, a bit more longer, NATO, through their proxies, they took out 2 early warning system radars for the control of the aerospace, or Russian airspace, basic to detect in time incoming nuclear missiles from the west. This could be a surprise attack. They're thinking the NATO are going to pull on Russia one of these days, because you've got to take into account Russia has the nuclear doctrine in the dead hand. That means the whole system will be automatic, left on automatic. If there's, within a certain period of time, the system doesn't sense any human response or input, it will launch every single thing what's got in its silos, which is all around Russia, and what is deployed on submarines and warships as well. Don't forget, we're not just talking about tactical nukes, they're going to start using the heavy stuff as well. So if NATO think they can get a better hand with the first strike, basically don't leave nothing for Russians to launch, because it will be all automatic, the retaliation as a nuclear strike, and there'll be nothing left in Europe and or America. NATO is even warning we could be within 3 months be at war with Russia. This is World War III, folks. And even Sir General Patrick Sanders, the bloke who's in charge of the British Armed Forces, he's forecasting pretty soon there will be a war in Europe with Russia on the horizon. If they're saying this, they are know for certain sooner or later this will occur. In what way or another, how it's going to take place, no one knows. It's a question of time. We are just plain sitting ducks. Israel, they're sending their tanks to invade Lebanon, and obviously all the Iranian proxies and Hezbollahs and all those factions there. There's going to be some type of mobilisation of the Islamic world to help out the people in Lebanon. That's why the Canadian government has warned their citizens to get out of Dodge. That means pack your bags and get the hell out of there. And North Korea is sending troops to Ukraine to help the Russians out after the economical and military deal they made. 22% Americans have only 1 meal a day due to the economical crisis in America. Inflation, interest rates going high, and that means only prices of goods and services are shooting up. Obviously, the number for the homeless, I don't want to mention it, is on the increase. You've probably seen videos of people camping in the streets or in the suburbs. They're not just ordinary homeless people, they are people who lost their jobs, they lost their house and lost their cars as well. Lucky ones, if they're still sleeping in their vehicles or campers or whatever. And the Russian government has announced there's going to be very few Russian embassies in the Western world in the possible future, I should say, soon, I should say. But the back door channels are still open, for God, because when that means that's going to close, that means any moment is good for all hell to break loose.